Hi Leos, Josie K here. Welcome to Josie K Tarot and your September 18th to the 30th of 2017 reading. I'm going to start out with the Mary Queen of Angels deck by Doreen Virtue, and I'm going to ask Spirit to please provide us with clearly defined messages regarding and words of prayer regarding those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Leo, male or female, because it's a general reading. Thank you. Now I'm not going to look at that card till the end, but what I am going to do is I'm going to work with the Sacred Circle Tarot. Instead of doing a Celtic cross, I'm going to do a circle spread. This tarot deck is by Anna Franklin and Paul Mason. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign. Okay, Spirit says some of you are focused on being a good husband or wondering if you've been, or some of you want a husband, and some of you have worked hard but are finally getting over the edge when it comes to finances. On the other side of struggle a little bit. I'm going to continue. Sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Leo, please. Guidance for the next couple weeks. Thank you. All right, so the card representing yourself at this time in your life path, Leos, is the creativity card. This is coming up for a lot of people. It's a good time to figure out what you are good at. Maybe something you were good at when you were young, maybe something you've always wanted to learn about, and get focused on a new creativity, idea, skill. Again, this is the Sacred Circle Tarot, and I'm going to combine it with the Rider-Waite deck for further clarification as we go through the circle spread before us. Sun, moon, or rising, male or female, of Leo, please. Spiritual guidance and information. 18th to the 30th. Okay, we had a card jump. Okay, so some of you, it is your creativity, either at the office or what you're doing for your own business or in connection with others, that's going to get you more money. In your mental aspects position, you've got the Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor and a brand new path coming in, being offered by the universe when it comes to career and finances. Your creativity is bringing you money for you Leos for the next couple weeks. In your relationship sector, we have bondage. Now this is a figment of our imagination. We are never stuck. We can take our mind and our body and we can move it in whatever direction we so choose. And Spirit's saying now's the time to figure out a new path, a new direction. I believe that's when it comes to finances. In your creative inspiration position, we have the Druid. And I keep forgetting the exact description of this, so pardon me for a minute while I refer to the book. Here we go. Creative inspirations. The Druid indicates that new opportunities will arise for you and you will have the chance to put your ideas into practice. This will give you a chance to demonstrate your expertise and to give your confidence a huge boost. This card may herald the opportunity to learn new skills, and indicates new inspiration and exceptional talent. Like I saw before, somebody's going to recognize your creativity and there's going to be a money offer. The Wheel of Fortune's turning in your favor and a new path is being offered by the universe. You are not stuck. Well, that is in the relationship position, pardon me. You can find a new path in relationships if you so choose. Spirit's telling you that with the Druid energies, you can create a new path and take a risk when it comes to finances. Your actions are being represented by the underworld. Doing something you love. When the underworld card appears, you're being asked to look at your subconscious motivations. You're being held prisoner by your own inner fears, or feeling suppressed by a suppressed experience that you refuse to face and deal with. This inappropriate response is weakening you and is putting you in danger of becoming an emotional cripple. You may be punishing yourself for things that were not your fault. So be careful, some of you, about the actions that you are taking. Some of you may just be thinking that you're stuck and then wanting to take a new direction. It's important to remember that if you are building things on this foundation, which is lust and passion and texting, that it will eventually dissipate and this will fall through and fail. That if you want a strong, solid foundation with someone, it's important to connect every day, to make memories together all the time, and to make goals together when it comes to the path you want together. That is a solid foundation. Some of you are trying to release yourself and are using a creative opportunity, maybe something tied to finances, to help yourself move into a new direction. And those finances could involve actions that relate to an exciting path or position you've always wanted to, or a person that you are contemplating creating something with. Wow. The emotional aspects. Something coming to an end so something new can begin. Spirit's saying you may have won the battle, but you will lose the war if you have harsh words with someone. It's time to decide, are you going to let someone go and move back in their own path so that you can move into your path? Negative energies and words are not necessary, or you'll be carrying those heavy negative energies with you, and they will cause negative karmic things to transpire as you move forward. So think about an ending as you create a new beginning, and be kind. In your subconscious aspects position, we have the Tower. Concerned about something coming to an end, and with the King of Swords energies. Maybe some of you are thinking about clearly stating what you want to someone, and about using that sword to cut them out of your path if they are not healthy for you. I feel like that could have to do with finances or love. So if an ending is coming, be prepared to discuss things in a very diplomatic manner. Make sure you know what it is that you want, and that you're not leaving something because you feel stuck or bored. Be clear as you move into a new path creatively, that other people understand what you need or want to feel and to become successful in your path. In your practical matters position, you have materialism. So to you, it's very practical to make a decision when it comes to a new business, a home business, a move when it comes to home. But for some reason, you're up in your head about all of that. There's a lot to think about here. Your inner strengths card is your intuition. So Spirit's saying put a lot of thought into a decision before you wish for it, because Spirit understands how hard you've worked and they want to make a wish come true for you. Some of you are afraid to state the ending of something because of the materialism that's attached to the situation. But honey gets you further than vinegar. The entire reading is being represented by the foundation card. The foundation is very important to you guys. Make sure that when someone runs into your life or you run into someone else's, that you're there to stay, not to take and hurt someone. And if someone's doing that to you, then it's time to tell them not to come back. Again, a lover is like a best friend. It's much deeper than the passion and the texting. It's day-to-day memory making and goal setting. So it's time to move in a new direction. It's not about defeat. Spirit wants to speak to you about the Chariot card. It's time to take action. Even if you don't know exactly which direction you're going in, it's time to take some steps to figure those answers out. Some of you may have to travel to do so. Others of you are going to be very excited because you're going to hear about a new direction, a new opportunity. There may be some rivalry. So remember your creativity, because that's what's going to bring you to stability. Thanks to spirituality. Know that there is going to be success, but there will also have to be a sacrifice of leaving things and people and situations behind. In a 3-card summary to my left, for further clarification of the Sacred Circle spread, we have the first card of the Rider-Waite deck, expressing the first 3 to 5, maybe 7 days from when you see this video. Right away, you're being offered the energies of the Star card to hope, wish, and pray on something. Just know exactly what it is you're trying to manifest. Because the wheel of karma is all balanced on what comes around goes around. If someone's not opening up to you with their feelings and their emotions and their truth, then they will not open up to you when it comes to their finances. It's not necessary to share harsh words because they only bring negative energies. Know that if you move forward and leave this old path behind that you're mourning, this new path is blessed by the universe and is going to bring you a lot of attention that you deserve. And that's what's going to make you feel happy and fulfilled once again. Once you lay down a path that maybe you thought was a soul connection or a soul contract, you can manifest something much better in the future. In the next few weeks, if you're putting a lot of work into a connection with someone and you're not receiving the equal respect and acknowledgement that you deserve, then you'll have to come to the realization that no matter which way you put these cups, the cups are empty and the path is no longer fulfilling for you. It's time to move forward into a new path. Know that you have the energies of the Strength card. There you are. Being yourself, waiting, and when the messages come, you can finally put an end to someone or something that you became addicted to. A person, a place, a thing, a circumstance. And when you realize that, remember this entire time to pray to Spirit to bring in a creative opportunity, a financial and career opportunity that's being blessed to you from the universe. Spirit's going to help guide you to make the right choices with the Major Arcana Judgment and to be clear with others about or to fight for or go after a financial opportunity. Some of you may not get that, and if that's the case, the Hierophant is saying for some it's meant to happen, for others it isn't. It's all in how much energy you're putting in to take the steps to accomplish the goal and how clear you're being with others. But I do see financial independence and a happily ever after coming to you in the future. You just need to be clear about the truth of a situation. In your outcome position, you have the Emperor energies. So it's time to put on your armor. Get organized, logical, disciplined, focused, and determined when it comes to what you want. Express that to others, and don't let anybody into your kingdom if they don't respect those boundaries. Yes, I see threes all over the place. And you guys kind of unsure when it comes to an offer of love or finances. I think it's love. Yes, there's an imbalance there. And at some point, something's coming to an end. Again, these messages, I can feel there were at least 3-4 people's energies in there. So if you want a clear, direct energy pull for you, here's my email. I'm going to pull some messages from the Angel Answers deck by Doreen Virtue, and I'm going to ask Spirit to please provide us with clearly defined messages regarding those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Leo. Clearly defined words of guidance, spiritual guidance, for the 18th to the 30th of September. Spirit really wants to talk to you guys about success. Some of you for sure know what I'm talking about. You've been working on something, you've been waiting for something, you've been trying to hope it comes to you. Remember to pray. Spirit's listening, they're trying to help, but they need to hear you. The card crossing that is the success card. You are ready. You look like a trophy. You know your creativity is better. There's an offer coming in. Again, before you let this offer of love or finances come over the river and into your heart, make sure you know exactly what's on offer in that cup. You're ready, and therefore Spirit wants to bring in this brand new opportunity when it comes to creativity, finances, and career. In your thoughts position, you may be thinking it's not the right time to deal with maybe a situation where you are addicted to a person, place, thing, situation, environment, business. And in your foundation, Spirit's saying it isn't going to be the right time until you can forgive either yourself or someone else and come to terms that it's time for a new direction. It doesn't have to do with any human beings. It has to do with our own paths coming to endings and new beginnings. In the recent past, Spirit said yes. There will come the time to decide to walk away, and let them walk away back into their path as well. Don't carry negative energies and unforgiveness with you. It will block your future. In the next 2 to 3 weeks, there will be helpful people, as you can see, helpful angels here, helping to bring in a larger offer in money. Now, in the next 4 to 6 weeks, and I know this extends beyond the next couple weeks, but these energies last for however you want to use them. Usually they last about 4 to 6 weeks, so that's what I'm going to say. Be assertive. When it comes to someone, be assertive with your own self and them about building a solid foundation, day-to-day connection, memories, setting goals about your path together. Be assertive in the next even couple weeks, especially since that's what we're covering. You're going to have success in that area. Spirit wants to speak to you guys about asking your angels before going and rushing in with harsh words. Again, put the sword away, bring the horse for a drink of water, and look at your reflection. Be assertive about what you want, but do it in a way that is respectful. In your hopes and fears position, Spirit is saying no to what you're hoping for. For some of you, I see this could be an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, sun, moon, or rising, male or female, because it's general. Don't worry, because Spirit's here with the major arcana judgment to help you to make the right choices. In your outcome position, we have abundance. So when you finally let go of some sort of heartache, Leos, you will find abundance in your life path. So the entire reading is asking for you to reconsider a situation. At some point, you're going to receive the messages you've been waiting for. And yet, you may still need to get more information. You will have the energies of the Strength card to communicate clearly about what it is that you want. And Spirit's saying, when you begin to realize that this path no longer serves you, then it's time to take the action and move into a new direction. Ask for help from others when it comes to love, when it comes to opening your heart. Love is the same for everyone. Family, friends, neighbors, spouses. Take your time when you connect with someone to really feel and observe not only their intentions, but who they are within. And listen to your intuition. Within the next few weeks, you guys may finally connect with a situation where you're going to have to express your boundaries and see if someone has the same goals as you do, or use your sword and cut them out of your path and move on to the next. It's up to you to decide when you want to fly. It's up to you to set the goals you want to reach. I feel like the next couple weeks for sure would be a great time for you Leos to really just go within and reconsider. Write down the perfect life for you and what that perfect life would look like. I'd have a nice quiet home and a successful business where I can save up, where I can connect and do something I enjoy doing, where I can connect and understand those around me and tell them my boundaries and my goals, and only let those in my path who are positive and who bring with them positive energies. I think you guys are ready to move into a new path. Spirit's just asking that you take a little bit of time, maybe in the next week of the 18th, to get clear on what your goals are going to be before you actually take action in the second week or so. All right, so I want to ask Spirit for any more messages, please, for Leo. I didn't feel like there was a lot, really. You're doing the same thing as everyone else as far as coming to the end of a path, thinking about a new path, and making some decisions. Pardon me. Spirit wants to speak to you guys about deceit. Are you deceiving yourself, or are you allowing someone to deceive you? Well, you can't move forward until you have hope. Hope is going to shine on your path for you. Hope is when you know you can take control and set goals and follow through on a direction because you're excited to get the answers. You're not afraid to hear the answers. In your thoughts, it's time to take an oath to yourself about what you want. And in your foundation, the High Priestess of Fire is going to hear about your oath, and she's going to want to help you to take the steps you need to get in the right direction. Some of you may feel deceived at this time, or you're deceiving yourself, and I think you know it, about a person or a situation. And we will only stay stagnant until we can decide to take the action, to set the goals, and to achieve those goals. Yes, deceit has led you through many different paths of pain or experiences that were painful. And Spirit's saying it's enough. The time is over. You've come to the end of that. They're sending in the High Priestess to clear this path for you, to help you to see exactly where you need to go. When it comes to taking an oath about what you want to achieve, how much you want to make, how your creativity is different than others, or about a situation that involves 3 people. In your foundation, the High Priestess of Fire is helping to guide you to a direction that will help you to feel completely fulfilled with happiness, joy, contentment. In the recent past, you did well financially, but there are now things and people and situations that need to be cut out of your path because There's some sort of deceit. I don't know if you guys are going from happiness to deceit, or if the High Priestess is telling you to cut someone out of your path because you're deceiving yourselves. This is definitely love here. In the next few weeks, understand that love is what we all share. Siblings, family members, friends, neighbors, and lovers. After passion and lust dissipates, we all become the same love once again. So listen to your intuition with the Queen of Cups energies before taking any concrete steps. Observe the situation, observe a person, observe everything around you, how you feel, and listen to your intuition before taking any steps. And then in the next couple of weeks, look at this. You have control over coming to an understanding within yourself. You were in the dark, and now Spirit lit the way with the High Priestess. And the truth is going to set you free. Amen. So you've got the Ace of Swords here. To see the truth and to cut away from a path that no longer serves you, a path that was full of deceit and pain. And Spirit's reminding you not to forget the tombstone that says, don't forget. Don't forget the oath you took for yourself, to yourself. Because there is going to be another cup of love coming in here. So before you let this person into your heart, you make sure that you've got the truth. You make sure that you've taken the time to observe and to listen to your intuition so that you don't end up where you were before. In your hopes and fears, you're either hoping or fearing to take a risk when it comes to a passionate connection. Again, remember, passion and lust will dissipate, and this will fail. Solid foundations, daily connections, building memories, setting goals for your path together is a solid foundation. Do not take a risk until you know for sure. And that could have to do with finances too in the next couple weeks. Again, I should have mentioned this. I knew a message was coming. I feel like you're going to receive a message from someone who is an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, or you're going to come on too strong with your message. We can be clear with people without using harsh words, and harsh words will cause negative karma in our path. The entire reading is being represented by the obedience card. At one point, you had your rules and your regulations. You knew where your boundaries were, and somehow you ended up with a blindfold on. So it's time to take the blindfold off. And even though you may be kind of unstable with your emotions and or your finances, it's time to set a budget. The High Priestess is here with you to help you to manage your emotions. You are a beautiful person all the way down into the depth of your stem. But remember, there are others who shine with great beauty, but that beauty only runs skin deep. Take some time to meditate to Spirit. Ask Spirit not for a particular human being, but for a life partner. And allow Spirit to bring that in. Know that you have the warrior energies at this time to put on your armor, to get clear, logical, organized, disciplined, and focused about what this path is going to look like. And to know that you have the ability to summon in a happily ever after or something else. So Spirit is trying to speak to you about meditation. Think about what you want. Draw pictures. Draw a dollar amount if that's what you want. Take the steps, write down the steps to get there. And keep going after those goals until you see Spirit lining up things exactly how they should be. They understand that you've spent 3 of your 4 swords in battle, and they want you to take a moment so that they can reveal to you where it is that you truly belong. A lot of you are going to be leaving troubled waters behind so that you can find fulfillment. in your life so that you can get rid of the pain and the anguish, the feelings of poverty and unfulfillment. Some of you have turned a small offer of love from an earth sign into what you thought was going to be a happily ever after. And Spirit's saying at some point they won't open up. You may be thinking it's a new path in love, but your cup of love will not be accepted. Therefore, it's time to go within and set an oath and watch and observe before taking any action at all. So your word of prayer, my dear Leos, is truth. I am lovingly honest with myself and with others. And to close, I'm going to read from the book. You ask this question because you desire reassurance that everything is going to be okay. This card asks you to trust that indeed it will be. By relaxing with faith and trusting in God's infinite intelligence, you open the doorway to the answers to your prayers. In this way, you are more receptive to hearing the heavenly guidance, which gives you intuitive instructions about which action steps to take. As you take them, you bring about divine results. This card promises you a favorable resolution to your current situation, even if it differs from your expectations. Mother Mary lovingly asks you to step out of the way so God's handiwork has room to enter. Surrender any fears, any worries, or desires to control the outcome. Trust in God's wisdom and God's love. So what you guys think you want and what you're going after at this time may not be what is meant to be. So the time now is a good time to go within and set goals to work on yourself, how to raise your level of income, because finances look pretty darn good. But when it comes to other human beings, it's a time of observation in the next couple weeks. Do not have fear. Change that fear into excitement. Take the action that's necessary, and don't forget the oath that you are taking to yourself and with yourself in the next couple weeks. Thank you again for stopping by my channel. If you need a personal reading where I can pull your personal energies, my email is right here. Please like, share, and subscribe. Take care, and God bless.